Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I am going to show you how to make toffee apples or candy apples depending on where you are in the world. So first of all, you are going to need some apples. I have some here, apples, and next you're going to need something to stick in the apples. So I've got here these are mini bamboo skewers that I found in the shop. They have long ones and I thought I don't really need the long ones, I'll just go for the short ones. Far too many here, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of those. Anyway, so first of all you want to skewer your apple, make sure it's clean. These are clean in the packet. If you buy them out of the packet you need to give your apples a quick wash first of all. Okay, so what you need to do is get your apple and skewer it in. That goes in quite easily, like so. And then just repeat that process. Okay, so now they're like that, obviously that is not a toffee apple or candy apple. Right, I'm going to need a saucepan. One here, and I'm going to need some water, about 2/3 of a cup or 150 millilitres. Alright, so I've got my mug, it's about 2/3 full, I'm pouring that in. I'm doing these measurements quite roughly, so if this all goes horribly wrong, you'll witness it. I'm going to publish this regardless. Right, so I'm going to need some sugar, so I'm going to put a cup of sugar in. Now the instructions I'm reading off says 1.5 cups of sugar, but it also says do it for 8 apples, and I've only got 6 apples, so because I've got less apples, I'm just going to reduce everything down a little bit. So a cup of sugar, caster sugar I'm using here. Woo! Wow, that is a lot of sugar. Wow. I think after this video, I'll be having to make an instructional video on how to look after your teeth. And 2 tablespoons of golden syrup. So in case you don't know, the dessert spoon is slightly smaller than the tablespoon. That was a bit bigger, so I want 2 of those. Let's see if I can actually get anything out of here. I think I might just have enough in this tin without having to open up the new one. It's very thick. Okay, oh blimey. If you're doing this, if you're like a kid making these things, then you might need some help with a parent because this is really sticky. Now I need to heat this up slowly and gently until all the sugar dissolves. Right, but what I'm going to do, I'm not going to heat that up just yet because I need juice from a lemon. So I've got my lemon here. So I'm going to make sure it's all prepared first. Should really have got this lemon juice out first, but it's okay, it doesn't really matter too much. If you've got lemon juice in a bottle, then just use that. But I bought a lemon fresh. It says half a lemon on here, but I'm just going to put the whole lot in. Why not? Right, so that's ready, but we don't need that just yet. Right, now to gently heat this up. And I need to heat it up until the sugar dissolves. If we look at it now, you can see the syrup in there and the sugar. So I'm going to give it a stir. Doesn't say I need to do this in the instructions, but I'm going to do it anyway. Using a wooden spoon so I don't burn my fingers. Alright, the sugar's starting to dissolve now. Once the sugar's dissolved, which it almost has, you need to turn up the heat until it turns into like an amber colour, but it is kind of already an amber colour because of the syrup, so we'll see. It definitely needs to be reduced down quite a bit. It's quite thin at the moment. So this is what it looks like. I've turned the heat up, so it's getting quite hot. So this is basically at any moment now just going to be boiling sugar, so you really do not want to get this on your skin because that would be nasty, so be careful when you do this. And I guess I just wait until it turns amber. I want to say that's done, but I'm not sure because it just looks like the colour of the syrup and the water's reducing down. Alright, I have now heated this up. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's an amber colour. Still add the lemon juice, but be careful in case it might splutter. No, it isn't spluttering. Good. Let's have a look. Let's put the apple in. Right, this has been reduced down loads. So let's see how this goes. Still quite liquidy. The only thing it's actually getting a really good coating of this stuff, is this chopping board I've got the apples on. I've literally no idea how long this is going to take to set. They are all pretty much covered now. I think because I didn't put as much sugar in, as the recipe said, because I had less apples, but yet I forgot to reduce the water. I think that's where I was having the trouble. As I don't know how long this is going to take to set, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the camera now, edit what I've got already, because it takes a little while to edit these videos together, and then I will film the apples in their set state and then stick that on the end of the video. Right, so I've just finished editing my video, the one that you're currently watching, although I haven't edited it all because obviously I'm filming this bit, but I've edited everything up until this bit. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Anyway, here's the apples, and it's supposed to have gone hard, and yeah, it hasn't quite gone hard, it hasn't quite worked. I've come back down and I found, because this is the recipe book I was working from, that I'm guessing it was my mother has put out another recipe book with toffee apples, and the recipe is different. This one says sugar, butter or margarine in this recipe, vinegar, water, golden syrup and apples. So it's quite a different recipe, although it still only has the 4 steps. So I don't know if that one would make the toffee set, because this isn't setting at all. I don't know if I put it in the fridge it will set. But anyway, they're covered. It tastes nice. It tastes like what a toffee apple should taste like. It's just, if you were to give this to your kids, you can have some really, really sticky fingers. So you can see it dripping. Struggling a bit here. So anyway, thanks for watching this completely useless how-to video. One day I will make a how-to video that's actually worth copying what I do. I can't imagine it's going to happen anytime soon, because if you watch my how-to videos you'll know they're all pretty much useless. Actually no, how to change a bike guitar and how to change a car wheel, they're helpful. Everything else though. If you enjoyed this video of me making a complete mess, click thumbs up, subscribe, look at my other how-to videos. I've got lots of other things on here as well, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Maybe I should rehearse them first.